Hello and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your daily reading for December the 14th, 2021. Wow, we are getting to the pointy end of the year, really. That was not a very good shuffle. I'll do that again. We're getting to the pointy end of the year, and sometimes these cards get so stuck. It's another rainy day today, and it's hard to get to shuffle them with the rain. But anyway, it's nice. I'm enjoying this kind of cooler weather, actually, to be honest. Some of you may notice that I haven't been doing the Monday readings of late. It really is, I've just been working super hard trying to get all the readings done for the end of the year, and I just find I need that time. I need to make sure I block out some time over the weekend so I have like full days where I'm not doing anything related to like work or GreenLion, so I can just spend it with my family, and then I can come back refreshed from the weekend. And that just seems to be really important for me to block out that time. So I'm going to be a much better tarot reader. So for the moment, I haven't been doing Mondays. That may change next year, but we shall see once we get back into the yearly swing of things. But just, yeah, moving down. We are getting closer and closer to the full moon in Gemini, which is happening on the 18th or 19th, depending on where you are in the world. And that is going to be, that's going to be a real interesting full moon. I'm actually really looking forward to that one. So without any further ado, I've got a little bit of the December the 14th into this reading. So let's pull some cards out for you before I keep rambling any longer. So I hope that you're all doing okay with this holiday season that's upon us. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Okay, maybe you need a little rest. Wow, something has changed, and there is a big transformation and transition occurring here. Severed ties and really transitioning into something new is kind of an energy that's coming through. And look, this is the new thing, the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, this is big energy. There are some big energies around, and this has got a lot to do with what Mars is doing at this moment in time as well. Page of Wands, speaking of the fiery planet, here comes the fire, starting something new, maybe starting to get a little bit inspired and excited about that, generating some ideas. It may not necessarily feel like it's taken form or landed into something yet, but I feel like there's that mounting excitement, and this is the energy that we want to bring that in, is the King of Wands energy, perfect energy to be bringing in whatever this Page of Wands is getting excited about, this energy here. Interestingly, it's all about the vision at this moment, what you're seeing. And we have, speaking of which, the High Priestess at the bottom. What it is that you're seeing, what it is that you're intuiting in, what it is that you're feeling on that intuitive level. Because what I'm getting with this Ace of Pentacles is, this is forming, but even though it's an earth sign, it is an earth energy of the Ace of Pentacles, usually saying something is going to be solid and form into, it's going to have some sort of tangible form. At the moment, it doesn't feel like it to me. It feels like it's a seed, it's an idea that is planted, that you kind of give it time and space for this vision to grow of what this is. You've just let something big go, a big karmic tie, a big energy. And sometimes, you don't necessarily feel this. It can be subtle, but it's happened, and it just needs to have that time and space. Whenever the Death card comes in, it really is, look, it's charging straight towards that Ace of Pentacles. It's heading towards something new, this new opportunity, but you need to give it the time. So I really get with the High Priestess here, this is a very highly intuitive energy. So just be open. Again, a lot of the energy of late has been around opening you up to those higher realms, because I do feel like there's just a lot going on that level. Up in the higher spiritual realms, things ending, timelines ending, new transitions and new soul contracts coming in. There's a lot of that happening, and it can not necessarily land on the earth just yet, and it can actually feel like turmoil when you're down here going, I kind of don't understand, because all the connections are all changing. It's kind of like they're showing me like, Mad Men, they used to, like in the 60s, they used to plug in the connection for the phone line, and they'd have to pull them out, quite literally pull them out of a hole and put them into a new one. They're showing me that, like all the connections are being, and I know that we're in a whole other like era now. It's got no, but for whatever reason, I'm being shown that, and maybe shown that some things have outdated, like there's been an outdated old system of connection that's been here, and it's all kind of updating at this moment in time, and it's still formulating. It needs some time for us to kind of adjust to this energetically. And so, yes, in the middle of all this happening, there is this very concrete opportunity coming through with that Ace of Pentacles, which, yeah, but it may feel like you don't have time to do it just yet, or the time's not right, or, you know, it hasn't fully formed. It's not like I want to jump straight into this. That's not the energy I'm feeling with this. It's kind of like, yeah, I need to just let this sit with me for a while and see what this is. So, yeah, big energies. It just feels like the heavens are moving, and us humans have to kind of, in our human form, need to wait for the bigger energies to kind of do their thing. So that's kind of the energy I'm getting. Be very open to your intuition with the High Priestess coming through as the main energy. And also the High Priestess is about revealing things or showing things that haven't been revealed in the past, things that you haven't seen, and it's going to be very obvious what this is. When you see it, it's like, here it is. And so, and I'm also getting with this Ace of Pentacles that this is something that's actually, you know, it can sometimes feel like you're being gifted it, but I'm feeling this is something that's coming from you. So, but from these higher up energetic restructuring and reprogramming kind of energy that's going on here. So, yeah, it will emerge at the right time, but for whatever reason, you've been given a lot of information about it today. So perhaps you're going to get something very clear, or something that just kind of heads you down that path, or a little intuitive message around it today. So, and sometimes it's like you don't even realize it at the time. I remember on the day of the eclipse, I was just doodling and drew this picture, and I didn't think anything of it at the time, but like a couple of days later, even like, you know, it was about yesterday or the day before, I thought, you know what, I can really do something with that picture that I drew there. That could be something totally different, like it could open up. But yeah, it hasn't quite formed as to what it is, but I just get a sense that there was a message in that, but at the time I just thought I was doodling. So that's kind of the energy that for some of you, it's going to be different for all of you. For some of you, you're going to really see this clearly, but for others of you, it's just be open, because you don't want to discount little things like that, where you might think, because often, you know, we're talking about these big energies and people expect this big thing to come through, but it can be something quite subtle that grows. So that's kind of what I'm getting, and it's all about expectation of what this is. But I do feel like it's growing into something bigger. So that's it. That's the energy for December the 14th. It feels exciting to me. I love this energy, and it's right up my alley. And that's the thing, is because with the full moon that's coming in on the 19th, 18th or 19th, it is at 27 degrees, which is going to be opposing the galactic center. So which is 27 degrees of Sagittarius, 27 degrees of Gemini. And so the galactic center opens you up to those higher kind of cosmos energies that we're talking about. So I feel like I can feel this starting to come in now. My Jupiter's at that exact degree, so that's why I kind of feel it quite strongly. But this is where, in Sagittarius, but this is where, I can feel there's higher powers at play at this moment in time. So thanks so much for joining me, and looking forward to seeing where this is going.